Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Today, I'm gonna go over something that's very nostalgic for me, something that I grew up with in my childhood. Here it is, guys, Project Reality. What? You don't believe me? Trust me, it will make sense later, but I feel like this video is gonna be as long as Snyder's Uncut Justice League. So be warned, grab your snacks, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump right in. Okay guys, let me paint a picture for you. The year was 1997, and I was at my buddy Joe's house. It was a boys' night out, and we had our sleeping bags laid out in front of us, empty Sprite cans scattered all on the floor, bags of Doritos waiting to be devoured by two middle schoolers that have yet to take a shower. And as you can imagine, the room smelled, well, kind of what you expected it to smell.
Whoa, God, yuck, yuck, yuck.
But I digress, as we played our favorite game, GoldenEye. Even though I had a blast with the Nintendo 64, staying up late countless nights, glued to the screen, I have to say, in retrospect, the 64 had a plethora of issues. Inconsistent release dates, expensive add-ons, game titles that were hard to develop, and major redesigns that made the whole experience feel rather clunky. Because let me tell you guys, if you grew up with immigrant parents like I did, then you know that there will be, teach you the value of $1.
The value of hard work. Money doesn't grow on trees. The sooner you two kids have jobs, the better.
The N64 had a release price of $199, which is $399 today, and it did not come with any games in the box. You had to purchase the games and the add-ons if you wanted the full immersive experience, which could easily, get this, run you up to at least $400. And that, my friends, is a lot of lemonade cups.
Is this made from real lemons? Yes. Are you sure they're real lemons? Yes.
Especially if you owned a 25-cent stand like I did. But not only that, it also meant that while all my friends were enjoying Saturday morning cartoons, I was out on my paper route. Hashtag, the grind never stops. Inconsistent releases were also a common thing with the N64. In fact, the commercial version of the console was released in Japan on June 1996, in North America on September 1996, and everywhere else in March 1997, 4 years after it was announced. Nintendo wanted their games to be in cartridge format in order to make them harder to pirate. Nintendo's adamant attitude towards this would eventually become the hill that they die on. This made a considerably negative impact for the N64's game library, and it went as far as only having 6 releases in 1997. Now, let's check how many did the PS1 have that same year. Do you see where I'm going with this? Okay guys, this actually reminds me of the Cyberpunk truck by Tesla. In more ways than one. Originally announced in 2019, just like Nintendo, it was actually released 2 years later. Is what I would say if it was actually true, but as we know, the latest update has now yielded the end of the first quarter of 2023 as an actual delivery time. So, I'll keep my fingers crossed. And you know what? I do say actually a lot, actually.
All right, fingers crossed.
Yet another main issue the N64 had was the cartridges. They couldn't hold as much data as CDs could. Now guys, to put that into perspective, a standard PS1 CD could hold 700 megabytes of data, whereas an N64 cartridge could only hold at the most 64 megabytes. And those games cost so much that life couldn't give me enough lemons.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
I'm looking at you, Resident Evil 2. Despite the high price tag of the N64, I saved up all my money from birthday cards, Christmas cards, Chinese New Year's red envelopes, and even those quarters from those plastic Easter eggs. Because guys, as you know, based on my previous videos you can catch here, shameless plug, I know. You can tell that I'm a true and through Nintendo fan. I know guys, I know the N64 was probably people's least favorite retro console, but what can I say? It holds a very special place in my heart. My personal favorite was GoldenEye. No, really guys, some of my best childhood memories comes from playing GoldenEye with my buddies. Okay, so I know by today's standard, the graphics left a lot to be desired, but when I played this game for the first time, it fully immersed me into the world, and I actually felt like a 007 agent. You see, the biggest selling point of the N64 wasn't always the tech or the specs, it was the 3D capabilities. For the first time in history, we were able to free roam in an open world. And let's be honest guys, we are all Nintendo fans here. So imagine the possibility of experiencing your favorite world like Mario or Zelda and being able to interact with the characters of said world. Nintendo always puts a tremendous amount of effort, and I say that again, they really do, into storytelling. So being able to be a part of the story itself is something we all wanted. And to be honest, no one delivered except for Nintendo. Let me ask you a question guys. Have you ever seen those sleeves only sweaters? You know what I'm talking about, right? The ones that only cover your neck and arms. Here, let me show you a picture. Let me know in the comments down below. Sometimes it seems like companies lose sight of what's important while trying to be original for originality's sakes. The goal should always be balance of practicality and design. But in the mid-90s, Nintendo was going through puberty, so their stubbornness really got the best of them, just like it would any other team. Because you see guys, even though Nintendo had an amazing partnership with Silicon Graphics that ushered relatively decent renders at the time, fun fact, Project Reality was the original name that later came to be known as Nintendo Ultra 64. But alas, it was released as Nintendo 64. See guys, I told you it will make sense eventually. Trust me, just relax.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, Nintendo had both storyline and technology to make a groundbreaking console, but it was their stubbornness to use old cartridge tech that eventually led to their downfall. You see, not only was it hard to develop for, it cost a lot of money. Developers much rather work with companies that had been out already for 2 years than having to cram everything into a 64 megabyte cartridge, which basically was archaic at this point. So guys, once again, let's bring back the sweater. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm no fashion expert.
You're just jealous because you couldn't pull this off. Yeah, now if you'll excuse me, I have a date. See? All eyes on me!
As you can clearly tell. True story, this is part of my YouTube wardrobe. I do try to look good for you guys, if I'm being honest. I wear my normal clothes outside of my videos, but can anybody in the comments explain to me the purpose of this sweater garment? I mean, sweaters are designed to keep you warm and protect you from the cold. So where does this piece fall into that category? So again, I think in order to achieve success, there needs to be a balance of practicality and design, aka it needs to be useful. As I mentioned in my previous videos, Nintendo completely revolutionized the controller design with the D-pad. Now, compare that to the Atari joystick, Nintendo pretty much came out with a concept for buttons as in plural, not singular, clean straight design, great ergonomics, iconic shape, and everyone wanted to copy it. However, as I stated before, in the mid-90s, Nintendo was going through the kind of edgy phase. Because they were trying to catch up with Sony and Sega, they were trying to design outside of the box, which honestly didn't really go as planned, but I have a really soft spot for Nintendo. No, literally a soft spot right here. As you may or may not know, one of the biggest titles for the N64 was, of course, Mario Party, which on its own wasn't that interesting of a game. But just like Pokemon Stadium, again, not very interesting on its own, had a place to shine when it came to the minigames. Unfortunately, that's where everything went south for Nintendo. You see guys, with Mario Party minigames, especially the tug of war one, you had to really rotate the joystick in order to win. But you know what they say, no pain, no gain. So I went ham on that joystick, and you guys know what the outcome was? Blisters on my palms that lasted literally weeks. But did I end up suing Nintendo for it like that one kid did? No, because only men get blisters. At the time, the Nintendo 64 was the only true 64-bit system and the first with built-in 4-player gaming. Games such as Super Mario 64, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Mario Kart 64, Star Fox 64, F-Zero X, Super Smash Bros., and GoldenEye 007 helped sell over 32 million Nintendo 64 systems worldwide. Though it wasn't enough to surpass the PlayStation 1, nevertheless, it did make its mark on history with its innovative controller and true 3D capabilities. Coming in at 2.87 inches in height, 10.23 inches in width, and 7.4 inches in depth, and a weight of 2.42 pounds. Alright guys, let's see why the N64 is such an iconic console. Alright guys, we're gonna kick off the N64 strong with one of my favorite games of all time for the console. I'm sure everyone loves Star Fox, right? This is actually the original package that it came in. So let's get this baby open and plug it in. This one actually comes with a rumble pack. You know we'll be putting that on the controller. And then, man, Star Fox, so much fun. Me and my buddies would play this for hours. Alright guys, let's plug this bad boy in. And put in the rumble pack. Because you know you're not playing Star Fox unless you have the rumble pack. Locked and loaded. Oh man, this game was so much fun. I'm actually pretty good at it. I know I say that about every game, but trust me on this, guys. Training? Psh, who needs training? Main game. Let's get into it. Let me know in the comments down below who your favorite character is. Me personally, I liked Slippy Toad because the name was funny. I'm pretty sure I still remember the controls. Hold on to A is lock. Barrel roll is double tap right. Double tap left. Oh, this is first player mode. Yeah, there we go. What was the move to go like? Oh, this is, yeah, I see. Easy. I got you, Slippy. I got your back. Now on my watch. Give me that. Give me that.
Everybody stay alert.
You gotta collect as many of these rings as possible. Oh, there we go. Nice, because it gives you extra life. Oh yeah, this is the best gun. The double laser. Oh no. Eat that. Oh man. I still got it, guys. I still got it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, B was a big bomb. That's right. Yeah, I know. Here's the boss. Nice. It's actually one of my favorite bosses because I love shooting off his limbs. Yeah, there goes one leg. Get out of here. Oh, did you see that? Kamikaze action? Oh man. Nice. Yeah, this game was by far, if not one of the, if not the greatest Nintendo 64 game ever. Oh man. Alright guys, next up, we're gonna play Pokemon Stadium. You know I gotta put in Pokemon. I mean, this was all the craze during, what, the 2000s? I was an avid Pokemon collector. If you didn't know, I collected all the cards. I mean, I had literally every card. I had 4 Charizards, guys. I never played the game though. I didn't really know how. I was just a collector. But this game, I remember when it first came out, was really fun. Instead of doing the battles, guys, I'm gonna take you to my favorites, the mini games. We wanna go to the, I don't know why they call it the Kids Club, because these games were fire. Ooh, normal, hard, or easy? Let's do normal. Oh man, it's only 9? I remember there was a lot more. Alright, let's do the Rock Harden. I remember I was so good at this. Got it. Let me know in the comments down below who your favorite Pokemon is. Oh, the trick, guys, for this game is looking at the shadow and clicking A. Look at that. Not one hit. And holding on your Harden. Yeah, see? No point in not holding it when it's that fast. Okay, compared to, oh no. Oh, I can't lose this. Oh, that's how you do it. Man, yeah, so much fun. Okay, let's try a different game. I remember I was really good at the sushi eating game too. What was it? Lickitung? Yeah, sushi go around with Lickitung. I remember, do not drink the green tea, cause he gets his tongue burned. That's how you, there we go. Yeah, no green tea, and eat the Maguro. Oh, this makes me want sushi so bad right now. Boom. Give me that tamago roll. Give me that cucumber roll. Got an ikura roll. Oh, I want that salmon roll. Oh, give me that shrimp roll. Get out of here. I know my sushi, guys. Ebito! Who won? I did. I did, right? What? This guy destroyed me. Okay, let's try a different game. Clearly I'm not good at eating sushi. Yeah, here it is. Clefairy says. It's so cute the way he says Clefairy. Alright, let's go. Okay. Down, left. Easy. Down, left, down, left. This part is so cute. Let's go. Yeah, Clefairy was an amazing Pokemon too. I had like 6 of them. Oh. I kind of messed that up. I wasn't looking at the screen. It's really fast. Oof, I got 2 wrong. Alright, I gotta concentrate, guys. Down, left. Up, right. Boom, boom. Down, left. Up, right. Boom, boom. I might have messed the last 2 up. I don't know. Let's hope they mess up before me. There we go. Alright, I think I won. And that's how you do it, guys. Pokemon Stadium. Another great for the N64. If you haven't, I highly recommend you check it out. Okay guys, I think this video is more than long enough. I really appreciate you guys for sticking through it. And if you made it here, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later.